Just being honest. Nothing but the truth, yeah. Nothing but the truth, yeah. Honesty, CJ, honesty. CJ, honesty. CJ, honesty. CJ, honesty. Just being honest. Nothing but the truth.
Welcome to another episode of
CJ Honesty.
And today we are talking about online
dating. Is this real or not?
So the Bible scripture.
Okay.
So the Bible scripture today is Psalms 37:4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. So first things first is that you just keep God first in everything that you do, whether you're looking for a spouse or not. Let Him guide you and lead you in that.
Wow, that was good, John.
Yeah. So let's actually give our personal experiences first with online dating.
All right, so want me to start?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay, so I was never. So let's be clear on this. I was never a fan of online dating, and I never was into it like that. But I do have a few stories when it comes to online dating. So my first experience was during MySpace days. Okay. Oh, anyone remembers that? For those who know, there was a MySpace before Facebook, which was similar to Facebook. But anyway, so I met this guy on MySpace, and he was not really
all the way back to MySpace.
Yes. Wait. Pause. I don't hear you.
Oh no, I'm good. I had it on mute.
Okay, so okay, wow. Okay, so anyways, so I met this guy online, and he wasn't really a good guy. Like, he wasn't per se the ideal guy to be with. He was into some things that he shouldn't be in. Really, he was a scary guy though. Okay, he wasn't a creeper. Actually, I wasn't sure if he was real. Is this real, or that's why this episode is called that. But so I met someone, and we come to find out. So I didn't never met him in person. We never went out on a date. We just talked, right? So I actually bumped into him at the mall. I bumped into him at the mall, right? And I had a heart attack because I was like, oh, this is the guy I'm talking to on MySpace. Okay, calm down with those special effects. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, and I thought he was cute at the time and all that, but he was like, oh, hey, Christina. We talked a little bit. I was with a friend, and I was like, oh, I was super nervous. Like, I felt like I couldn't talk to him. It was so weird. It was awkward because, this is the guy on MySpace I'm talking to.
Yeah.
So that was my first experience. I think that was in like when I was a freshman in high school. Because I think I was. I don't know. I don't think I was in middle school. So that happened, and then my other experience was actually during high school. I'm gonna backtrack. So that was freshman in high school. So a little later on, this was another bad thing. I was actually a catfish.
You catfish?
So me and my friend decided to create an OkCupid account.
Wow.
And we stole someone's image, this girl's, and we created it just to play. Like, I guess we didn't have no life, and I
was about to say, what the heck was the
we
purpose
actually
of that?
Googled a picture of somebody. We just got a picture from Google. We created an account. Oh my! So it's crazy. We wanted to do an experiment, It's crazy because all these guys was messaging us, and I would always get these messages, like 200 messages on my phone. After a while, it got a little annoying.
Yeah.
So then we decided to delete it. It was like, maybe we shouldn't do this, and then we delete it. Okay, so
200 messages a day.
but we come to find out what kind of men were out there that's online. We learned what some of them was about. So some were married. Okay. And we was like, wow. Like the stuff they were sending us was very inappropriate. Okay. And then you got some who were just creepers. So yeah, that happened a little later in high school. Me and my friend did that. Well, someone I used to be friends with. And last thing that happened was during college, when I was in college. So I met someone on Instagram and we were hit it off good. And then he actually drove all the way to my college to see me. He went to Rutgers at the time. And we hung out, but it didn't last. We only dated for 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
I don't even think, would that be considered a relationship? I mean, we were boyfriend girlfriend, and I met his family.
This was in high school?
No, this wasn't during college.
Oh no, not college.
This was like junior year of college.
If it was high school and it was 2 weeks, yeah, I guess so. But college, no, you.
So a fling?
Yeah.
But we consider boyfriend girlfriend.
Oh, but you was in a.
It was kind of long distance because he was at Rutgers, I was at Ryder. So would you consider that a fling or
I mean, how far away?
Rutgers is about an hour. It's in New Brunswick.
I guess so. So it sound like.
So okay, so that's about it with me. I didn't really have much, but that's what I experienced with online stuff, online relationships, and with guys and all. And then yeah, it didn't really last long. And most of them, thank goodness, most of them were not catfish though. They were real. Yeah. I never really I think maybe I was catfish maybe a few times. I thought I was talking to somebody real. Actually, it was only online, but then come to find out I actually stumbled on the real account. I was like, oop, blocked. Bye.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's about it for me.
No. So my experiences, I guess one of them that I had was pretty good.
Oh, it was?
One of them, let me see if I can sit here and even remember what the name of that was. Oh my goodness. What was the name of these?
You don't need to know the names. Just give us the story of it. Yeah. So was this during high school or before?
This was after high school.
Oh, okay.
This was right after high school, maybe 19, 20.
Oh, okay. So after you graduated high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, basically, we messaged each other and video chatted for maybe 2 weeks. After that, we said, okay, we're ready to, like, and she's like, okay, our conversation's going pretty good. We want to meet each other. So we met each other and we went downtown in Philadelphia and we walked around and we had a good time because we were just literally just walking around and talking. Like the whole time. We didn't even really spend money. I didn't spend no money.
Oh, really? So you guys were just like sightseeing, like just walking, just
looking at stuff and talking. Only thing I think we did end up buying was because I believe it was the summertime. It was hot outside, so we got something to drink at this like some kind of corner store that was out there, and then there was like frozen yogurt that I had never had before, so I tried that out. But other than that,
oh, that sounds like a very good experience that you had. That was your first one?
Yes. And then at the end, I don't know if I should be saying this on the network, but basically, this is why you don't want to be unequally yoked, because she didn't want to be me because I didn't want to go up to her house. So
that's fine. I mean, we gotta tell the truth. This is the real raw truth. This is what we've been through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. That's why that didn't work. So
oh, okay. So she just wanted one thing.
You know what?
at
I
the
don't
time?
know if it was just that one thing. I
Mm.
think that is so common now,
Mhm.
though, that she probably just thought that was a part of
Oh,
a relationship. You know,
yeah.
if everything is going right and everything, why not? You
Mhm.
know, some people mindset about it is like, oh, we're adults and things like that. So
Yeah.
yeah. So, but not me. No, even if I wasn't a Christian, I
Mhm.
still wouldn't move like that.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
think
so.
that's why? What's your reasons?
Just because all the diseases and stuff out there, like
you're
you
not
don't
lying
even
about
know this
that.
person.
Yeah, you're
Like,
right. But you don't really think about that when you're in the moment.
yeah.
You just, feeling vibing with somebody, whatever they call vibing, and then just one thing happens after another.
Mhm.
But yeah, when you think about it, there's a lot of stuff out there, and you gotta protect yourself.
Yeah, even if I wasn't a Christian and had those different morals and stuff,
Mm.
I still wouldn't be the kind of person that like immediately just ran into that. I would at least have to know the person a little bit,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
especially nowadays, you know. So, and then I think the other experience, this one is pretty funny. So this was earlier on. I went out with a friend. Me and a friend went on a double date with somebody.
Mhm.
We met both of them actually on a website. It was called Tag back then.
Oh, I never heard of that. Really?
Yeah, Tag.
Oh.
So you know what? I can't even think about how the heck did we get both of them to even message. You know what? I think she asked him if her, you know, if he had a friend or whatever,
Mhm.
and because her friend wanted to hang out with somebody, so they connected us, and we started
Yeah.
talking for a little bit, and then we all just said, "Hey, let's just go out or
Mhm.
whatever." So we go out, and oh my gosh!
Wow.
So I think I was maybe 19 at the time.
Mhm.
Me and my friend was 19.
Oh, 19 sound eventful for you. Like,
Yeah.
was an eventful year.
Yeah, so we was
Yeah.
19. We went out. We picked these girls up, and we
Mm.
said, "Yeah, like, what do y'all like to do? Like, you know, and what do y'all do for fun?" Because we was not from this area that we picked them up from. This area was like 40 minutes away.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
I know, you know, a lot of girls, especially online, they be like, why can't you just plan the date out and stuff?
Yeah, I always thought that. Like, why you have to ask us where we want to go?
Which is
Why can't you
true.
just do it? Like plan it out. It's way more. It seemed like you put more effort when you actually
Yeah.
plan it out
Yeah.
for that woman.
Yeah.
It's just me, but
I feel you, but
Yeah.
at that time, like I said, we was only 19, and
true. Yeah.
we was not in that area, so
Mhm.
it wasn't Google. Like looking stuff up on Google was not big back then. I think when I was 19,
Mhm.
it's only now that it's like, oh, okay, let me look up. Like let's say we both was dating, and I was dating somebody, and I said, okay, I'm picking this person up from in this area. Let me Google what's around them
Yeah.
so that I can take them there.
Mhm.
Back then, I wasn't thinking like that. You know, so when I got there, I'm like, where are we going? Because y'all know this area better than we do. Like, and they're like, oh, well, we don't know. And so now we're all just sitting in the car, like, okay, do you want to go to the movies? And they're like, oh, our parents won't allow us to go. Your parents
Yeah,
won't let you
what?
go. Like,
And
what
what?
do
They're
you
19. How
mean?
old were they? Your same age as you?
That's what I'm getting to.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So I was like,
Okay.
what do you mean your parents won't let you go?
Oh.
And
Don't tell me. Okay. Oh.
it boiled down to they ended up telling us, now me and my friend are like 19,
Mhm.
and then they tell us they're like 17.
Oh man, I had a feeling they were underage.
Yeah.
When you said that, don't you're getting to the age. Oh my goodness.
And me and my friend just looked at each other like, you gotta get out this car now.
now,
Like,
right away, ASAP.
although I
Okay,
think what's the legal like a 19, we was only 19 though, but still
but
though. It
Yeah,
was
that's
19 and 17 is two different.
they still in high school, John.
Yeah.
You were out of high school. No, you can't.
What about them
No.
people that you heard about? That I know you had these people in your school, in your high school. They was like, "Oh, I'm dating a college. I'm dating a college person."
Yeah. I've heard people. I've heard some
Yeah.
of the girls talk about that. I had a friend who was dating someone a little older than her. Yep.
Mm,
I did not. I was a goody two shoe. I did not do that. I
mm.
didn't date. I wasn't allowed to.
Wow.
I did not date. Guys, I'm dead serious. I did not date in high school. I had my first boyfriend after high school. In college, I was 20 years old.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yeah. Why you look at me like that?
I don't know.
You like, really? You know I told you that.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
looking all surprised.
So let's go over some of the pros about.
You don't have
dating.
any more
Oh,
stories?
well, you know what?
That's the
No.
you only have two. I know you have a whole lot
But,
more. What's the
the other
craziest
thing-
one you've had?
That was pretty crazy right there. I don't know if
Okay,
I
yeah.
explained it with as much. I'm not Kevin Hart or anything. I don't know if I explained that with enough enthusiasm, but
Oh my
it
god.
was funny. And now that I look back at it, like it's funny now, but at the moment, that was not funny to me.
Mm-mm. I would have been
But
like,
the thing was that they lied.
mhm.
They lied about how old they was. They said they was 19. So when we got there and we was asking them, like, why don't y'all want to go anywhere? Like,
Mhm.
they're like, well, we're just 17. I'm like, 17? Like,
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, a lot of girls do that. You gotta watch.
yeah.
And did they look older than their age?
They did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most young girls do. But you don't have.
And we
any-
was only 2 years apart. So,
well,
you
it's
know.
not much. It's not much
But
of a
back
difference.
then, and if you compare like what you're doing in your life at those ages, 17 and 19, you're out of high school and you're going into your adulthood.
Yeah.
So that's
You're either in college or you're working or
yeah,
going to
that's
trade
two
school.
different. That's two different mindsets. So
Yeah. You have any other ones? I know you do, John. What's the one more you have? I want to hear one more. I probably heard it, or you were probably already told me. Have you ever been catfish? That's one I wanted to. Because I did talk about
catfish before. I was too smart for that.
Too smart, and you know people still do get catfish because catfish the show still is still.
Well, first
still
of all,
airs.
if the person doesn't video chat you, I mean, what else is there to talk about? That was my whole thing. Like,
I don't know, man.
If you ain't video chatting, what are we talking about right now? Like,
I don't understand how people are still getting catfish to this day. We have so much technology now.
Because they believe the person when the person tell them like, "Oh, my camera's not working right now," and then it goes to the next week, and you say, "Hey, is your camera working? Can we video chat?" "Oh, it's still not working." Third week, "Oh, it's still not working." "Oh, can you just buy me a camera?" "Oh,
yeah,
I bought you the camera. What happened?" "Oh, I lost it. I don't know what happened." Like, and I think people who get catfish are just like lonely people.
Oh,
or
that sounds
desperate.
depressing.
Like, that's the only way I can see you getting catfish. Like,
that's horrible.
Video chatting solves the whole problem of catfish. Like,
and you know, people even when they don't see this person, they so attached to them and they form a bond with them online that some people start sending money to the other person.
Yeah.
How? Why? I never understood that. I'm not sending my money to nobody unless we're doing business.
Yeah.
And I see you in person. We talk in person or on Zoom. Okay, now that's a different story. You know. So
I think all that has to do with valuing yourself
Mm-hmm.
and knowing who you are as a person before you even get into dating, especially online dating. I think you gotta know what you're looking for. That's the other thing that I did not like about online dating as a male. I think it's different for male and females for online dating.
How is it different? I
think a lot of ladies get on there for just attention.
No, that's not true. It's some women who want love. Why is always us wanting attention?
But you just said that when you catfish somebody,
okay, that was when I was younger, but
yes, but I'm using that as an example that you got 200 messages a day. So as I can only imagine as the average good-looking woman on Instagram, whether it's Instagram or whatever it is, if you're a good looking woman, you're averaging 200, maybe 100 messages a day. If you're a person that posts a lot of pictures, you're probably averaging.
I mean,
I seen this person. I seen this person that told me before that they didn't even like Facebook, and the moment she got on Facebook
mhm.
and start posting pictures, she gets like 300 likes.
I don't be getting no 300 likes.
300.
Before I wasn't getting no 300 likes. I don't
She
get how some women
averages
do that.
she averages 300 likes,
Because okay, I'm not trying to.
and she's not an Instagram model or nothing like that. She's
But
just
she
a
white
regular
or
girl.
black or white?
She's black.
Okay, but it's certain people that just have a certain look to them, right?
Mm.
That they look like an exotic look
Mm.
that I think people like.
Mm.
So I mean, during my single years, I never had that much likes.
Mm.
I never had that much messages from guys. I had a few, but it wasn't like 200. So the picture that we actually used, me and the girl I was friends with at the time in high school was a white woman with the long, nice hair.
Mm.
We got that from Google.
Mm.
It's, we got a couple of her pictures. Or no, I think it was just one. She had so many messages. Now, if it was me, I don't think I would have had 200 messages. I'm not bad looking, but it's just, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about the aesthetics here. Okay.
Yeah.
It's about how you look at the end of the day, like what attracts people to you.
Mm.
Some people I think are used to a certain look.
Mm. Yeah.
Do you agree? You know what I'm saying, John. You know
I agree
exactly.
with you. But even that, you don't have to be like posing like with no clothes on. Like this person that I'm talking about, she wears form fitting things, but it's
like
not
something like this, right? She wore this
yeah,
is form fitting.
it's form fitting.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people be looking at.
Mm-hmm.
And off the off chance, when especially if you're posting constantly that you're talking about you're single and stuff like that. And that's another thing. If I think people who sit there and get on social media and constantly got to make a status about how they're single and happy, they're probably not happy, because you're not gonna have to subconsciously you're letting that, you have to release that, like, oh, I'm happy, like I'm single and happy, so I gotta let the world know I'm single. Yeah, I'm single and happy. They're probably not. In the inside, they're not. You gotta sit there and say that to yourself, or you gotta sit there and say that to the world. You're like convincing yourself that you're happy, and you're probably really not. Because if you was, you wouldn't be saying it. You would just be living your life.
Okay, that's a good point
And
there.
I think that's a way of getting attention also. Like,
I mean, I've made some captions that says hashtag single life.
yeah, it's a way of subconsciously you're getting attention. And a lot of people say they don't want attention, but that's the whole, nowadays, that's the whole point of social media is attention. People get on there for attention. Now you can use social media for a whole bunch of other stuff, but mostly people just use it for attention.
Well, no, okay, and also awareness.
Well, that's what I'm. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I said that you can use social media for a whole bunch of stuff. Your business, your church,
exactly.
whatever that is you got going on out there, like your family reunion.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
All that kind of stuff, that things that ain't got nothing to do with that. But most people are on there for attention.
Yeah, okay.
Men and women, like,
yeah, men and women, men too, not just women. Yeah, we have.
I think women just naturally like attention more than men, but men, they're on there for attention as well too, though. So I think the only reason you see women doing a little bit more is because they're just natural creatures that like attention.
No, okay. Okay.
You disagree?
Okay, no, you're right. We do.
I'm about to say.
No, I can admit, you know what? I'm gonna just say I do like attention. I do. I've always, when I was younger,
Even shy,
I was the only child.
women,
I was the only child. My mom would record me all the time. She'd take pictures of me. That's why I am the way I am now. I'm not shy in front of a camera for that reason. because I was always in front of one when I was younger.
Mm.
So I guess you can. Okay, I can vouch. I agree with that to a certain extent because, like you said, it's for other reasons. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do like some attention sometimes.
Yeah, I even
not
fell
saying
into
it's
that
bad
trap
attention,
at
but-
one point where, well, really in my, I'll say around the age of 18 when I was
Mhm.
just posting stuff just for me. And
Yeah.
but I got on it originally because family and friends. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to, stay in touch with friends and family who I didn't live next to anymore, but I could stay in touch with them through social media.
Yeah, that's a valid good reason to
And
have social media.
people
for
say,
family.
it's not, you shouldn't post your business on there and stuff like that, which you shouldn't. But at the same time, it's like you're letting the other people know, like when you're posting stuff, like you just won a basketball game or you joined the basketball team, people post on there that they just got a car, they just got a house, they just had a child, they just got married,
Yeah.
they just got a degree.
But do you think that's attention? Do you think that's attention seeking?
Those
to a
things
certain extent?
are attention to a certain degree, but at the same time,
like
it depends on who you have on your friends list.
Mhm.
Like if it's family and friends and you just posting it because you know that when you post it, your family and friends are going to see it.
react to
That way
it.
you don't got to sit there and call every single person on your phone and stuff like
which is
that.
tedious, but that's what they used to do back in the day. Though.
Or if somebody was not able to make it or something like that, they can just like your picture and just say congratulations and stuff and go on with their day.
Mhm.
They don't got to sit there and call you like back in the day. Everybody got to sit there and call you after graduation or after, having a baby. They got to sit there and call you and say congratulations. They can just type it in on, Facebook or whatever. And the same thing when it's somebody's birthday. Now I don't got to sit there and know your number, or I don't even have to really memorize your birthday. I can just look on Facebook.
Yeah, look on Facebook and
what's called birthday today.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's true.
So yeah, I think it's a line between posting stuff on there for attention and actually just doing it because you want to be involved or connected with people.
So by the way, when it comes to getting back to online dating stuff, what I think it's weird to me is when to just we only have a few minutes to say what we need to say, but I just wanted to say I think it's weird when someone catfish becomes a catfish and they start stealing people's info. That's weird. Or like stealing pictures of their kids. Isn't that weird?
Well, I think that's when now you're getting into somebody just being straight psychotic.
Yeah, that's some psychotic stuff. But that is part of online dating.
Yeah,
that is you steal somebody's life and identity.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, pretty weird.
But next episode we're going to be talking about the pros and the cons of it. Online dating, and then you guys can comment on the comment section on YouTube.
Yes.
And if you got us on Instagram, comment on Instagram. Let us know what other episodes you want to see, and then get in on the conversation about online dating.
And make sure you share with your experiences with us. We want to hear it.
Yes.
Some crazy experiences you've had.
So this has been another episode of
CJ Honesty.
Peace and blessings.
Just being honest, nothing but the truth.